are happy with Modi government's track record. More importantly, they are confident that the business environment in India will only get better in the coming years. So says the annual business confidence survey conducted by the Swedish Chamber of Commerce in India. CNBC TV 18's Rituparna Bhuyan and Arif Sherwani report.
India's business climate is favorable and Swedish companies like doing business here. That's the word from 65% of the 160 Swedish companies that operate in India and provide direct and indirect employment to 1.48 million people. This result of the annual business confidence survey conducted by the Swedish Chamber of Commerce in India is the highest approval rating India has received from these companies in the past 4 years.
There is a lot of possibilities to make the situation better for investments. As you see now, there is not so much new investment, and the reason for that is that Swedish company is really reinvesting, making them employ much more Indians. So there is an increase of 20% just the last 2.5 years of employed Indians in Swedish company here.
When these companies were asked about doing business in India, 64% said they are satisfied. While this is higher than the 57% rating reported last year, it is still lower than the 67% rating recorded in 2014. The report on the survey also says that 40% of the respondents maintain that cost structure and pricing has led to a competitive advantage. That's a sharp jump from the 14% who gave a similar response last year. But that's not to say that these companies don't have their own wish list for the Modi government. On this list are a single window clearance mechanism from the beginning to the end of a project, similar norms and rules in centre and state regulations, expanding the Digital India program to cover localities, stronger IPR protection, and predictable tax rules and administration. These companies would also like to see equitable opportunities for women to join the workforce, changes to the Factories Act, the Shops and Establishments Act, and labour policies, and easier visas for Swedish entrepreneurs and their families.
Ease of doing business is about mostly simplification of the way of doing investments. I was talking about a single window for companies. It's in place with some other countries, Korea, US. They have it in place. We would like to achieve the same.
The government is pushing homes for all or housing for all. We see, of course, something called home furnishing for all or homes for all. And we believe that each home should have the possibility to have furniture at a low price. So we're a little bit worried that some of the furniture may end up in the higher slabs together with cars and luxury cars. So that's maybe a little question that we have.
But by far the most popular change these Swedish companies want is faster movement on the India-EU Free Trade Agreement, which seems to have been put into cold storage. In New Delhi with Rituparna Bhuyan, Arif Sherwani.
Well, that was